All right, what's up, my brothers from another mother? I'm going to do this video as I'm driving because many of you have requested that I do more videos as I drive. Did a quick survey on the community tab, and that seems to be the preference. So while I'm waiting for the car to warm up, I want to talk about red pill rage. Let me find the post because I shared it on Instagram. It came from a comment. And if you follow me on Instagram, by the way, it's just entrepreneurs_in_cars, or you can find it under Richard Cooper probably. But I posted a comment that somebody shared on a video I did about how, I guess, the red pill and the rational male had improved my life. And this guy said about the book specifically, he said, "The book made me sick. Maybe it was a wrong takeaway, but boiled down, I'm just a money-making machine for women. She'll leave me when she's done and finds a guy that makes more money. What's the point of bothering in relationships? They're going to take my shit when they marry up or leave me at some point. I like the parts about self-improvement, but I'm left with a view on women that they will never love me." I'll just say this right now. Women will never love you the way that you want a woman to love you. So you have to kind of get that through your head and let it settle in. Women love opportunistically, meaning if you're serving their narrative, if you're getting them to where they want to go, yes, they'll love you. But it's quite easy for them to take it away. And I did a very long video, which I'm just uploading right now on my home PC as I'm shooting this actually, that deals with that. So you'll have to wait for that to come out. But I'm left with a view on women that they will never love me. They're just leeches that poop out my babies or have fun with. He says in brackets, I'm in the good-looking alpha category. You know, by the way, you can't put yourself in a good-looking alpha category. I mean, you just can't declare that. It either is or it isn't. Some clarity on these questions would be awesome. I'm not with the view of women that they will never love me. I'm not being critical, just my point of view, not looking to start shit, troll, white knight, defend, feminist, BuzzFeed, millennial. Okay, third wave. So I get what you're saying. What you've got is what's called red pill rage. It's pretty, I'm not going to say it's pretty normal. It happens to a lot of guys. It doesn't happen to all of them. It didn't happen to me. So when I took the red pill and woke up to the reality of the world, I took a bit to kind of like grasp it and really go down the rabbit hole to understand it and be able to navigate the sexual marketplace in a better way. But what happens to a lot of guys is they're not able to consume the information and then move forward in a sense where they can apply it. Like they can apply it to life and game and just, navigating the sexual marketplace. I'm going to start moving here, so hopefully get to where I'm going. Yeah, we're good. You might hear the wipers make a little bit of noise just because there's some ice out there right now, but welcome to Toronto in January. Turn off the beepers. So red pill rage happens to guys when they consume the red pill, but they're not ready for it. Meaning they read information on it, they read the book, they open their eyes and start to understand things, but because the information that they consume isn't comfortable, it's uncomfortable. Like this guy mentioned in his comment that, I'm just a money machine for women and they'll leave me at any given time. That sort of stuff. That falls into two categories, like two notions. One is around hypergamy, where women always look to marry up. They always look for the better deal. There's always women out there that'll say that's not true and that's not the way women work. But yeah, that's women's driving force always is going to be their hypergamous nature. But if you take the stance or the approach that all women are just with you for that reason only and that reason alone, yeah, that's how you're going to end up with red pill rage. We're not going very fast here. We had a complete, to kind of like sidetrack a little bit. I got my foot down. I'm not going anywhere. We had a flash freeze here. It was raining this morning, 10 degrees, and now it's -3. I'm trying to go up a hill in a rear drive 700 horsepower M5. Sorry, it's detuned to 560 right now, but even with snow tires, there we go. I got to where I need to be. You will get the red pill rage, and you will go down this like dark place where you can't navigate the sexual marketplace. You get very frustrated, you get angry with women. Some guys get pushed into a place where they go full-on hardcore MGTOW, where they'll never do anything more than what they call like a pump or dump, which is like kind of the hardcore approach to the sexual marketplace when they take the red pill, and they get very upset with what they learned. But it's a reality of the way the world works. And what happens is when you see how it works, and then you've taken that, proverbial red pill and you try to spit it back up, you just can't. Once you've seen things for what they truly are and how it works, you just can't change that. That's the reality of the world. I can't believe how bad the road is right now. It just is that. It just is. It's like me saying, this is black, and I hate that this is black, and I don't want to accept that this wallet is black, and it should be different. It should be bigger and white or yellow or something like that. It's just like, man, when you get the marketplace, the sexual marketplace, when you understand women, when you understand your value, when you understand how to navigate it, I've said this in my videos. I'm sure I've said this a few times. It's almost like a superpower. You have access to knowledge and information that allows you to just behave and respond differently. A perfect example is blue-pilled guys when they're plugged in and they try to navigate the sexual marketplace. I gotta let this car heat up because there's frost coming up over here. When they try to navigate the sexual marketplace with a blue-pilled lens, even though they're red-pilled, they get pissed off. Their expectations aren't met. They just aren't. They have certain expectations about the way things should be, the way women should behave, how they should respond to them, and it doesn't go down that way, and then they get pissed off, and then they get what's called the red pill rage. So, guys, I gotta tell you, it's a tough world that we live in out there, and dating is hard, dealing with women on a long-term basis is hard. I've had this conversation a few times now where it's actually become obvious to me that the long-term relationship, marriage sort of game is harder for men than it is to not do that. You actually have to be able to understand yourself, your motives, the sexual marketplace, women very, very well to do it on a long-term basis. That's why guys get frustrated in long-term relationships and marriage. That's why women get bored and they want to bounce. That's why women can lose love just like that. Even though you could be in a long-term loving relationship, if all of a sudden, due to Bruffault's law, you decide to check out because something's not meeting your expectation or you're not happy about the way things are working out for you, it's quite easy to check out and move along. And then the guy's sitting there going, what the hell happened? Why did she bounce on me? I did everything she wanted me to do. I moved to where she wanted to move. I bought the house that she wanted. I did and all that's just notions of relationship equity. And there's a lot of conflicting information out there. There really is, which is what I think contributes to a lot of the red pill rage, because we've been told as guys to believe certain things for a long time in our lives. We really have, and a lot of guys subscribe to that notion. And when your safe world theory, your notion of the way the world is supposed to work doesn't work that way. And quite often for many guys, when they take the red pill, it's because they have some trauma in their life. It's a bad breakup, it's a divorce, it's a woman that, shatters her heart into tiny little pieces, and then they go looking for information. Guys that are doing well in relationships, they don't go looking for this information. It's only people that are struggling or have had successive moments of bad relationships where they go looking for this information. So, and then they just get shocked and they're like, my safe world theory of the way the world works, the way women should behave in a long-term relationship, the way that marriage should be, check off all the boxes sort of thing, just blows up. And it's not true. It's not the reality. And even though they hate the reality of the red pill, the truth that it brings, they still default back to their blue pill condition, the plugged in conditioning that society, parenting, religion, government, all that sort of stuff, school has programmed into these men to believe, which isn't true. And because their safe world theory smashes into tiny little pieces, they have a hard time accepting the truth and reality of the way the world works. But I'll tell you this, guys, I will say this again and again throughout my videos over time, whenever I coach guys in any environment, always over and over again. That's the world, the way that it works. So just accept it for what it is and navigate it. Things become a lot better. Trust me, if you keep pushing through and down the rabbit hole, there's an entire playlist on my channel. If you haven't seen it, it's just red pill videos or red pill content, something like that. If you just click the playlist tab, you'll see them all collected together. So anything that's basically going to help open your eyes and see the way the world works, you just have to keep going further down the rabbit hole, and then you'll start to recognize how to navigate the truths, how to become a better version of yourself, how to be the strongest, most virtuous man that you can be, how to deal with all kinds of conditions that come your way. I'll say it again, I've never been more confident, strong, and powerful as a man as I am today, being a 44-year-old man, being aware of the way things are. And I attribute it all of it, to honestly reading one book and going down that path. Your life will just become better. There's no question in my mind that if you keep going down that, going through that place, you'll wake up. Don't go to a dark place. Sometimes it's okay to sort of unplug from the sexual marketplace. Sometimes it's, a lot of guys will go MGTOW for a while, or just go hardcore MGTOW, where they just don't want to deal with women. And I get it. Like I can understand that. I can definitely subscribe to that, even for periods of time where you're just like, oh man, I can't believe that this is going on again. It's just like, and then all of a sudden you just kind of snap out of it, because you're like, oh, well, that's par for the course. That's Berfolt's law, because that's hypergamy. There's all kinds of moments where you can get stuck in life, and it's not just having to do with women or intergender relationships. It can have a lot to do with things in life and business, and dealing with government, with taxation, with parenting. Like, you can apply that same lens to many areas of your life and come out the other end a stronger, better version of yourself. And nothing is more sexy to women. Nothing is more attractive to women. Nothing is more simultaneally attractive and threatening to women than guys that are red pill aware. So it's the reason why I said a couple of weeks ago when I did my what I learned in 2017 video, don't try to red pill women. Don't try to bring them into the manosphere. Don't try to let them see the world through the lens that you see it in. They don't have the ability to do that. They can go and read the work. They can go and watch my videos and comment on things like that, but they can't actually see it the way that us as men see it. So don't try to red pill them in the way that you're going through the journey of the path yourself. So that's my video on red pill rage. Shared that on Instagram. If you want to join me on social, you know where to find me. It's Entrepreneurs in Cars. And by all means, throw a comment below. I always love hearing your feedback, guys, on what you think on stuff like this and the types of videos that I'm doing. Looks like the car should be warm enough for me to get some heat, so I can. It's still a little frozen, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the in-car video today in the snowstorm and this flash freeze. See you guys in the next video. We'll talk to you later. Peace.